Ladies and gents, welcome back. The media's job is to speak truth to power. That's the job of any reporter. But how can they do their job when they're forbidden to speak? Here we got Justin Trudeau when in his trip to British Columbia's interior. This is Canada 2022 under PM Trudeau. Reporters invited to take pictures and videos, but forbidden in advance to ask any questions. Any shouted queries would result in police-assisted eviction from the various premises, handlers told the media. And here's the article here from the Daily Courier in Kelowna. I believe this is in Kelowna, yeah. Trudeau muted trip to Kelowna, a Liberal success. The only way they can get a success is to show up unannounced and forbid any reporters from asking anything. Great job. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's summer listening tour stop in the Okanagan was as silent as advertised Tuesday. He toured a boys and girls club, a packing house, a fruit stand, with reporters invited to take pictures and videos, but forbidden in advance to ask any questions, and shouted inquiries would result in police-assisted eviction from the various premises, handlers told the media. That's a very interesting way of saying you'll be arrested for asking the Führer any questions. Outside the BC's Tree Fruit retail store and Vaughan Adventure in downtown Kelowna, one reporter risked such manhandling by asking Trudeau if he was going to meet with BC Premier John Horgan. Whoa, big tough questions. Other things today, as smiling Trudeau replied before getting into one of his black SUVs that made up his Okanagan convoy. Convoy, the reporter writes in this. Though a few Trudeau's summer appearances around the country have been met with protesters allied with last winter's Ottawa-bound convoy, even forcing the hurried cancellation of some such events, where I reported on that. There was no such tumult awaiting for Trudeau in Kelowna. Well, yeah, unannounced. That's because the Prime Minister's office was extremely vague on just where exactly they were going to show up in the Okanagan. The PMO's website didn't even refer to Kelowna or Summerland, the two cities where he was put in appearances, saying that only the PM would be in the interior region of British Columbia. I'll tell you what, it's a big region. It's pretty big. As a result, anyone inclined to protest Trudeau's visit would have been hard-pressed to know where to take their placards. Only one protester carrying a sign with an expletive was outside the packing house and was kept well away from the facility's front door by police. Apparently discouraged, the man left before Trudeau re-emerged on the street from the adjacent fruit store 20 minutes later. At the store, Trudeau asked BCTF representatives questions about the fruit, whether the high-grade cherries shipped for export were also available to locals. He paid for a small box of cherries with a $20 bill. I heard reports that they're not actually available for locals, but that could be wrong. How are you today? The clerk asked Trudeau. Tough question. Probably one of the tougher questions Trudeau has ever received recently. I'm doing very well, but I'll be doing even better when I get some Okanagan cherries in me, Trudeau replied. The end of the tour, the PMO was likely well pleased with this silent movie-style news footage it produced for Trudeau, talking to kids, admiring Okanagan fruit. I mean, this is something out of like North Korea we're seeing here. This is unbelievable. I'm surprised they actually brought real fruit to this event. His departure from Kelowna industrial area was delayed a few moments when his convoy appeared to be hemmed in by semi-trailers at either end, though the black SUVs were blocking the middle of the street. The truck drivers did not honk their horns. Wow, Trudeau with the blockades. Oh, goodness. Anyway, so this is being reported elsewhere. We got Kian Bexty. Gross. PM Trudeau told reporters he could show up for photos, but if they asked him any questions, his police would arrest them and throw them out. Yes, this is how things work in Trudeau's Canada. And of course, while in Okanagan, the photo op, reporters were allowed to take pictures and videos, but were threatened with police action for daring to shout out a question at the Prime Minister, as per the Kelowna Daily Courier, which we just read. And he shouted, queries would result in police-assisted eviction from the various premises, handlers told the media. A very watered-down version of, we're going to arrest you and escort you out, probably making it so you can never attend another event ever again. That's how media works in Canada. Of course, the PM getting out there not without his horrible pictures. Still, not a single media outlet, as mentioned, Trudeau flew 35 miles from Kelowna to Penticton for a couple of Summerland photo ops. How much jet fuel did Trudeau just use for this trip? Really? 35 miles? He couldn't get in his convoy of black SUVs that, you know, big black SUVs guzzle a lot of gasoline or diesel or whatever they run on. But no, he's got to get on that private airplane that uses all kinds of emitting engines on these airplanes. Of course, total hypocrite. He doesn't believe in any of the stuff that he preaches. But of course, people taking to social media and altering his photos for funny headlines. Some brutal ones. Critics say Trudeau role-playing too far as special needs school visit. Trudeau is known for his dressing up at special events, but some parents are questioning his motives at a recent visit. Poor taste, I don't know. But this is the Trudeau. This is the Prime Minister. This isn't the Prime Minister we deserve. This is the Prime Minister that we get. That's just how it is. Anyway, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let us know what you think of his recent Kelowna visit and his North Korea-esque style media coverage of the event. I was wondering if he got how many hole-in-ones he got at the local golf course. I think he's trying to beat Kim Jong-il's, the late great Kim Jong-il's record of, I can't remember how many hole-in-ones. Best golfer first time out. I think he might have tried to beat that. Anyway, let us know in the comment section down below what you think. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do that now. And don't forget to hit that like button. Hit that like button. Tell the algorithmic gods what you like watching and who should be watching what. Anyway, we'll see you in the next video. Keep on trucking.